and his boys. So it's Suomi versus that. Oh, running. I had to say exactly, man. Exactly that. Exactly that. It doesn't make sense. After seeing the Visible Cup set, I will never give him this set of Master of Arena. Guys, so I'm gonna do this in the traditional mode, or you guys want Capture Age? Let's make a vote here on the chat. Can I go for the traditional casting, or you guys want me to try Capture Age? There we have Veliz here playing. This is the map they're playing. Capture Age. Oh, fuck you guys. You were screwing me over, right? Damn it. Okay, let's do it with Capture Age. GOA point once with the traditional one. Capture Age is odd in team games, is it? If that's the thing here, I'm not gonna use it. Okay, I just see it in team games, it sucks. Forget team games, guys. We are going with GOA's points idea. Capture Age for 1v1s and regular streaming for team games. So there we go. Restarting this once again. Now I'm ready to add some commentaries. And the thing here about this game is they are playing, guys, in a map called Sushi Row. And why does it's called Sushi Row? Well, it does look like a sushi roll, and you have plenty of fish here on the inner circle. You also have some more fish here, and we have some hills. What the fuck? On the water. Exactly. So there's basically lots of water to be contested. You can use this water here, the outer water, but also the inner water has plenty of fish, and those are great fish. They are marlin fish, which means that they provide extra food and faster food. So to play this map, how are both teams using their compositions? Starting from Suomi, where we have here Veliz already engaging into some small fights versus Paladin. We have Veliz playing as Italians, Zuppi playing as Pockets with Vikings. The Max is the Lithuanian as the other Pocket. That's a bit weird because I was pretty sure Lithuanians got sniped. Well, who am I to understand their drafts, right? And we also have Valas here playing as Japanese. As for the Chinese guys, we have Paladin playing as Malay. Paladin, which I believe to be one of the greatest in-game players that we have nowadays. Leaks as Pockets playing as Sicilians. A very regular civ here. Nothing special. One of the worst civs of the game, to be honest. Then we have Magyars here for Vivi, who's playing as the Pocket. And we have Yo playing as the Portuguese on the flanks. So I feel like the Suomi guys got way better water civs with Italians, Vikings, Japanese, and of course Lithuanians, which have a great start. Sicilian transport ships will be used like runs to soak arrows. Oh, Bulan, that's possible, right? That's a possibility. I didn't thought about that before. Totally makes sense. Anyway, guys, Yo has walled. It's finishing to wall his side already. The Max is going Rev here on the fish. First one to click the feudal is actually Zuppi as the Vikings. So it seems, guys, that Zuppi is planning here to add more docks and play with galleys on feudal age. I believe that this can work very nice because the combination of galleys from the Vikings with probably fire galleys, it's gonna work. Sounds like you spent all the energy yesterday. Yeah, I'm on low energy today. What's this? Prediction? Who's using that? So guys, you can win channel points by predicting. Okay, Dodgers, thanks for that, man. Nice. So guys, who do you guys think that is going to win? We have here Suomi. We also have here the Chinese guys, and the game is about to get started. Oh my goodness, guys. Alright, forget everything about the game. We have something to cast finally. Leaks just decided to use his transport ship here, and he is landing Zuppy, the Viking. So Zuppy, guys, who is doing a very regular game and planning to play here regularly, is now having to face Leaks in a very chaotic landing. Leaks has 3 villagers, made a barracks, and he's fighting versus the scouts from Zuppy and Belize. He had started to make spearmen, but he's not making any other buildings so far because Zuppy is fighting him and not allowing him to do much. Zuppy also has some some galleys here, and it seems that we are seeing a stable attempt by Leaks. He was able to wall one of the villas, but Zuppy is hitting the walls here. He just hit the walls. This villager is not safe. This is crazy. I bet things are going like, okay, so I just got landed here by Leaks. And guys, in the other side, the guy that also landed is Vivi. So yes, Vivi also managed to put some villagers here and make a stable. So we have both pockets from the Chinese team. We have here Leaks and Vivi, both landing with stables here. The Max is fishing Revly here, so I guess his eco is so Revy that he can deal with that, and he has already walled himself. Well, Valas, deal with that now because the Max is walled, but there comes a tower for Vivi, which seems to be, and his goal seems to be stopping the Max from properly fishing here. Leaks also managed to put his stable up. He has like 4 spearmen. I don't see his views, maybe he lost the views, but he can still annoy a lot here using both scouts and spearmen. Vilis is trying to wall, and he's playing with a mix here of fire galleys and demolition ships. And on the flanks, guys, we have both Yo and also Paladin playing here and trying their best to win the water versus Italians and also versus Japanese. Valas is a bit annoyed and even dropped the barracks there, so it's not like he's on his best game. And we can also see that Yo is coming straight for the max fish. So he recognized the threat that is Lithuanian when he's fishing. And he's trying to stop that. Holy shit. Zup is going forward with 6 galleys, so maybe he's planning to snipe on the fishings of their pockets. Valas is hitting the fishes from Vivi, and also Vilis is hitting the fishes from Leaks. So Suomi guys are managing here to do some heavy damage here. On the inner circle, guys, the Max has a villager ready to add a dock, and Vivi is also adding a dock. So we might have Vivi and the Max fighting for the inner circle here. The Max got, some scouts are inside. It seems that he didn't fully finish his wall. So Vivi is doing some damage to the Max, who quick walls him, and now the scouts are trapped. Leaks is still trying to annoy, but Vilis did some good defensive walls. But the problem is, since Suomi guys had to commit on both landing and water, they're getting pushed back. So we can see Paladin here hitting some villagers from Vilis. He's gonna lose a villager on the gold. Paladin is also on his docks. Yo is starting to get some leverage versus Valas, and he's just healing several fire galleys here. Yo is just healing a big ton of fire galleys. Valas is still getting raided at the moment by Vivi, so fighting versus Yo on the water and versus Vivi on the land at the same time Well, doesn't seem like the kind of thing that I would like to do. But well, Valas did some great job here using Spearman. He just managed to kill all of the scouts from Vivi. There's only one scout left, and this scout has very low HP, despite being a Magger scout with extra armor already. Oh, GOA point. You convinced me, man. Come on. And there we go, guys. In the inner circle, we have here Vivi with double dock, and he's fishing Revly. He's already fishing with like 3 fishing ships. The Max is here, and oh my goodness, the Max is fighting versus a lion, and he might lose his view. He nearly lost the villager that was in the inner circle. Yo has several galleys, and he's trying to do his thing. Paladin is put both Feliz and the Max. Paladin's just putting everyone to run here. He's pressuring here with Malay water galleys, and he's pressuring Feliz, he's pressuring Zuppy, he's pressuring the Max. The Max is finally on Castle Age, so now he can start doing something. And look at this, he's making actually a TC on the inner circle, guys. That's right. The gold is very limited here on the mainland. Every player only has access to a pile of like 4 tiles of gold. Zup is still getting raided by both Lix and Vivi. Things are very chaotic here. This stable from Lix is still giving them some trouble. And there we go. Lix now landed once again. That's the second landing from Lix. And he's now making archer ranges. So, crazy. Some players are already reaching Castle Age. The first ones to do that are the Max, who had access to the Lithuanian fish. He's making some knights here on his land, but no upgrades whatsoever. He's scouting the center. He will soon find out that Vivi is Revi fishing there. We also see Veliz on Castle Age, and I believe that Veliz is going to try and go full fire galleys. Paladin is trying to run out of him. To run off, but well, those fire galleys, those fire ship now are just going to ignore those galleys and eat them alive. 4 docks now for Paladin. Lix is playing full land, double archer range at the moment. Third stable here, guys, on the land for Vivi. So he would try to invest like Revly there. And Vivi has spotted the Max in the center. Look the amount of fish, guys, that Vivi has here in the center. 11 fishing ships on the center, guys. This is just insanely strong. Yo is pressuring on the side. Paladin is running after him. Zuppy has just clicked to Castle Age, but he has some great numbers. With those numbers, he can even start picking some small fights, but if he doesn't pay enough attention, he might lose all of his army to some small amount of fire galleys. We can see some good micro here from Zuppy. He's fighting versus the fire ship from Mr. Yo, helping Valas to survive. Veliz also sent some of his fire galleys. The Max, well, he might have to start to think about taking on Vivi, but Vivi already making now the second fire ship. It seems that Vivi will be the guy that will dominate the inner circle, while Lix is now adding a second stable, playing like full 1TC, and guys, Zuppy doesn't know, but there are archers and scouts waiting for him on the back of his base. He has made lots of spearmen thinking about defending versus scouts, but he's so screwed once this hits him. The Max is even getting pushed back by light calves. Valas, well, I believe that Vivi can soon open Valas with using the knights. Both Yo and Paladin are also pressuring Valas big time here. Veliz is dominating Paladin docks, but man, that won't be enough. Paladin can even get pushed back of the water, but oh no, he's trying something here. I don't think this is a great idea. I think that Veliz got it. And there we go. Zuppy Bay attacked now by the archers and scouts, trying to defend and survive using the spearmen. But the thing is, the scouts And the archers, well, they did some kills, but Zuppy was lucky enough to drop a TC here, and this is making him survive. Siege Workshop now for Lick, so he'll be able to proceed that with the attacks. Meanwhile, we can see Belize booming 3 TCs. The Max also booming with 3 TCs, but he's losing the control of the center. And Vivi, guys, has 13 fishing ships getting marlin fishes. He has 3 stables here, and they just cracked open Valas. So now, guys, Valas also got 3 TCs, but he's trying to survive an over-boomed Vivi. Situation looks bad for Valas. Water seems in control of Suomi. Veliz is not allowing Paladin to do much here on the water. But well, no one has an answer for the landings here. Lix is now advancing over Veliz. He understood that Zup is already hurt regarding his eco. The Max is collecting relics, so his knights will start to become a strong option here. But still, Valas has to try and buy some time for his team. Crazy game, guys. Lots of things happening. Very dynamic one. Hard to cast. Lix advancing over Vivi. Monks coming here. So Vivi, guys, is trying to defend now versus Lix. Oh, some good conversion here. But look at that. He's about to get cracked open. Uh-oh. 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 Veliz is in trouble, guys. Veliz is in a lot of trouble. Because Lix is inside of his base and he has knights, he has crossbows, he has siege. So Veliz is now gonna have some trouble to defend himself. Zuppy doesn't seem like he's ready to help. I think that they are relying on the Max to save everyone. The Max who already collected some relics, so he has a good amount here of 10 plus 5 knights. He can try to save his allies. He's giving priority to save Veliz. It seems that Valas trusts himself to defend this push. Vivi, guys, is also now dominating the center and trying to push the Max out of it. The Max tried some conversions and even tried to make some fire galleys, but he still wasn't able to stop Veliz from fishing. Veliz is playing only with 2 TCs, which can be a downside of what he's doing. And since he's having to focus on 2 different fronts here, he's not fully performing versus Valas. Paladin, guys, is back on the water, now with 3 TCs and spamming lots of boats. And he's being able here to take down Veliz. They just took down a TC of Veliz using boats only. Zuppy wasn't able to help in time. He was in the other side trying to fight versus Mr. Yo, who's just going like full fire ship and boom as Portuguese. The Max is finally here to help, and he's cleaning up the push from Lix. Finally, but the thing is, his team doesn't look so great. Veliz lost a TC and several views. They are losing the water to Paladin. Both Yo and Paladin are gonna crush Zuppy, who's trying to hold the water with a very fragile economy. And well, Valas, he's actually doing a very good job defending, but now Yo has reached the Imperial Age. So he's even transitioning here to caravels, and I don't think that they can hold that. Zup is about to get trapped by both guys here on the water. He's trying to run using some combinations of longboats and galleys, but look at that. It's not enough. Vivis is restarting to boom. He's controlling the center. The Max is trying to hold the center here by making more knights. Gold is almost over, but we can already see Yo making markets here. I believe that Yo might go for markets and feitorías, probably. Zup is out of the water. Lix push is not fully under control. There are still some knights here. Crazy. That's bad. And now, guys, it seems that Vivi just gave up on attacking Valas because he was doing a good defense here using monks, siege, and Japanese pikemen, and he's trying to crack open the Max, who's also trying to transition here into some pike. But the problem is, guys, the Max is getting pushed here on the center by the caravels of Mr. Yo. And Suomi calls the GG. The Max, guys, which was the guy in the best shape here, just got driven out of the game. And that's the thing, guys, with hybrid maps these days. Since you can use transport ships on Dark Age, players can just do the same strategy that both Leaks and Vivi performed. They can just play with like two fishing ships, already add a transport ship, transport vehicles, and by the time your opponents are entering on Feudal Age and they haven't made any boat already, they are already getting pushed on the water. So this is what happened here. And the thing is, we had two players from the Chinese team playing exclusively on water. So we had Mr. Yo and Paladin playing full on the water without having to do anything else. They just did these small walls here on Dark Age, reinforced the walls later with houses. Both players did that. And now they were just fine, fighting water fully. As for Vivi and Lix, well, Lix was full on the land and he managed to do several damage to the Viking player Zuppi and also to Feliz, while Vivi landed between the Max and Valas and also managed to hit both. So two players playing full land and two players playing full on the water was the strategy that gave the Chinese team the game. Well played, GG.